What up, everyone? It's your man, Xman87 here, bringing you another collection video. And what I have for you today is my video game shelf and my WWE action figure shelf. So, before we get into everything, if you could please leave a thumbs up, like, rating on the video. It'll help show your support for my channel, and I greatly appreciate it. Now, with that said, let's take a look. So, I was surprised. Some, people hit me up, and they were like, yeah, I want to see your, video game figure and your WWE figures. I didn't think there was interest because my channel was mainly focused on Marvel Legends. So, you guys want to see it. I'm not going to say no. Sure. I love showing off my figures. So, I did soft reboot the video game shelf. I sold off a lot of the other video game figures I had. And mainly because, man, Jada Toys got me hooked in. And there's a lot of video game figures now. And especially with Spin Master's PlayStation series, I'm like, yo, I'm interested in that. But I do got the Jada Toys Mega Man in here, and I like, Jada Toys Capcom figures. They're good to go with your Marvel Legends if you want to do like a Marvel versus Capcom thing. Here is Aloy from Horizon. Oh man, Horizon Zero Dawn, one of my favorite action. I was about to say one of my favorite action figures. Well, this was one of my favorite action figures of 2024, but one of my favorite video game franchises now, that and Forbidden West. So the way Spin Masters tackled this Aloy figure, just a thing of beauty. Yeah, it got pins and stuff, but everything else is just absolutely amazing. Like the actual rope on the crossbow, that just made me so happy. I love archery, so if a figure comes with a real rope, a real string, I should say, on a crossbow or a bow, man, I'm in. Articulated hair, this is a crazy looking figure, man. I do plan on getting their God of War Kratos. Maybe I'll get Varl to team up with Aloy, but I had to get The Last of Us, another one of my favorite video games of all time. Oh my god, if they could get Mass Effect, I would go crazy. Oh, I would go absolutely crazy. Let me know what was your favorite video game of all time. And, the one that means the most to me is Spider-Man PS4. Oh, I'll never forget that. It was at a time in my life I was like, whew. Well, I want to go over it, but let's just say that video game saved my life, man. I absolutely love that game. And I have the Marvel Selects one here. Got a little, there's a little spider bot right there. But majority of the shelf is really Jada Toys Street Fighter. And their Street Fighter line is absolutely insane. All right, who here is hooked on Jada Toys? Because let me tell you, I'm hooked on the Jada Toys Street Fighter line. Absolutely hooked. And I'll tell you, I'm a Mortal Kombat guy more than Street Fighter. But I love Street Fighter. That was a big part of my childhood. I even had the toys from Hasbro when they had when they based them off the G.I. Joe bucks. And, oh, man, I was a big Street Fighter player. Always hitting up the arcades, kicking ass. And look at that Chun-Li. Love it. I use the Marvel Selects She-Hulk Jeep right there, so it looks wrecked, And Cammy right there. I have a Mafex flight stand on her. So it looks like she's, just beating the Jeep up with Chun-Li. I don't know what the Jeep did to them personally, but hey, they gotta let out their frustration somehow. It's probably that time of the month for them. But we got Ryu and M. Bison squaring off right here. Yeah, I love that M. Bison. Cammy, M. Bison, Guile, one of my favorite figures of 2024. They were just awesome. And I didn't say, I said I wouldn't buy, I said to myself, I wouldn't buy any of the variants. And look what happens, man. I got freaking Chun-Li in the pink. But she came with like extra heads and hands and a new effect. So that alone will just, man, I'm a sucker for effects and extra heads and hands. So yeah, I caved in. I couldn't help it. Plus, I can always make use for them in photography. Look at that Ken. I put the Fei Long accessory on Ken. I just think it looks cool. He's doing his kick. Dawson was crazy, man. The bendable limbs, they nailed it. I mean, talk about a perfect Dawson figure, man. Holy crap. Like, I just had to get him in the pose. And I got Evil Ryu right there. You know, it's a great figure. It's one of their exclusive. Fei Long and Violent Ken with those barrels. Oh no, I knocked down my Aloy. I gotta be careful because I'm filming this on my phone. Oh my god. Can you imagine she fell and the arrow just... she shot the arrow and just poked my eye out. Oh man, I would have had to end this video real quick. I don't think that's ever been done before. I don't know if an action figure YouTuber has ever gone to the hospital from filming one of their toys hurting them. So here is DJ right there. I like that they actually gave him like the real like chain links, like the necklace on him and Guile's dog tags. That's freaking brilliant. I love that. And here is my WWE shelf. You know, if you follow me on Instagram, I'm always posting stories of WWE. I freaking love wrestling. That is the big part of my childhood. This was actually my first love before comics, you know, wrestling. So I just got some of my favorites. It's a small shelf here. I do have a lot more. But this is just for now. And I'm thinking about getting a table, you know, and actually decorating it with the ring, the entrance ramp, trying to get like a whole arena. So these will be moved. This is just here for now. And I have The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, rest in peace. Man, love Bray Wyatt and The Fiend. I got the Wyatts right there. You know, Luke Harper, rest in peace. You know, The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, rest in peace. Got Braun Strowman, Eric Rowan. And I do have Bray Wyatt's rocking chair there. Can't find my Bray Wyatt figure, but, you know, I can't wait for them to come out with the Wyatt 6. And I just don't love WWE. I am a huge wrestling fan. When I say huge wrestling fan. So I also follow stuff outside WWE. Like I'm big into the Japan wrestling scene. Always have. Obviously, I like AEW. The product has cooled off, but you know, I am big into like everything. I like to know, you know, the independent scene, who's hot, who's signing, where, and it just makes it all fun. Here's Bianca Belair, the Ultimate Edition. Love that one. Mommy, my girl Mommy. Love Rhea Ripley. You're never gonna ever make me hate Rhea Ripley. That's one thing that sucks about wrestling nowadays, man. So much forced hate, man. I don't get the hate behind Rhea Ripley. I really don't. I mean, back when I was growing up, it's social media thing, man. Because when I was growing up, the hate was only John Cena. Now it's like everyone hates everyone, man. Like, you're never gonna make me hate Bianca Belair or Rhea Ripley or Becky Lynch. Nah, never. And we got Roman Reigns, the GOAT. Acknowledge him. Put your ones up. Put your ones up right now. Then we have also put a thumbs up for a like on the video. Appreciate it. We got Asuka. Love Asuka, man. Probably the greatest Joshi of all time. Her accolades speak for itself, man. This was one of my top 10 favorite action figures of 2024. Absolutely beautiful. She's just a walking piece of art. And my girl, Io Sky there. Man, I love the Joshis. So, Japanese women's wrestlers. If you hear me say Joshis, that's what it stands for. Japanese women's wrestlers. And, yeah, Io Sky. Oh, my God. Love her. Kairi saying, can't wait for Julia. Julia is like my favorite wrestler from Japan. So when she signed with WWE, I was so freaking ecstatic, man. So freaking ecstatic. Haven't been excited for a signing like that since like Asuka or Io Sky. Bailey. Have Damage Control right here all together. Dakota Kai. Kairi Sane. Man, what a time we're living in. Greatest women's division right now, especially in NXT. Oh my God, best women's division ever. Yo, I can't wait for that Julia and Stephanie Vaquer figure. Even Zarya, them things are gonna slap. And I got Dominic Mysterio right behind mommy. I'll complete the Judgment Day. You know, I'm waiting for the Ultimate Edition versions, and I'll have them all together on the shelf. Roxanne Perez, Becky Lynch. Love Becky Lynch, man. That's the Siren, X-Force Siren attire. And I have my Siren figure up there with my X-Force, so I should have done a side-by-side comparison with them. And I got the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Love Cody Rhodes. I do want to get the fabric coat because I don't like this plastic coat at all. Got Charlotte Flair. I know she's gonna come back soon. She might cash in her Charlotte in the Bank contract. She's just, it's inevitable, man. She's always gonna freaking win that title. Then Zelina Vega. I got the LWO here. Have to have Zelina Vega. Yo, Zelina Vega's so cool. I chatted with her a couple of times and, you know, had to get this figure with the Puerto Rican flag. I put it on the right way, especially since I'm Puerto Rican. This was a must on my shelf. So I have all the LWO together right there. Then on the lowrider, my favorite wrestler of all time, Eddie Guerrero. I had to get this lowrider, man. I want the Ultimate Edition Eddie Guerrero. I missed out on that. He goes for a lot of money. But when I got the lowrider, I'm like, yo, I gotta put Eddie in this. Absolutely gotta be like my centerpiece on display. And that does it for my WWE shelf. Again, I got a lot more. It's just here for now. But, you know, one day I'll set up that ring arena and have all my WWE figures in there, in the ring and all that. So it'll be a crazy display. But that was my video game shelf and WWE shelf. Now I kick it back to you. Which one is your favorite figure on display? What is your favorite video game? Who is your favorite wrestler? Comment below. Let me know. We'll chat about it. Thanks for watching another collection video. Please follow me on Instagram if you haven't already at xmanny87. Hit the notification bell so you always know when my latest videos are up. Share and subscribe if you're new. See you on the next video. Peace.